Hey everybody, Crazy Ass here. I got an ass to show how to make one of my crayfish traps. This is a finished one. It's a little heavy dutier than the one I will be showing you to make. This one takes a lot much longer to make, but basically the same simple idea. This one I just put the zip ties going all the way around. You don't have to do that, but I did it anyways. All you need to make this thing is 2 trash cans from Dollar Tree and some zip ties. Estimated cost per trap about $2.25 a piece. Instead of paying Cabela's prices, which are like 15 bucks for one of these traps, or Walmart $8.98, or eBay where people try to sell you one for $10 and then they put $12 shipping. You can do this for about $2.25. Buy about 4 of them. 100 zip ties will make about 4 of these. Give or take if you want to do the fanciness like I did. This one I'm not going to do so fancy. First, you take the baskets, set them apart, take the tag off. First, but mostly, you take it, put the zip tie through the first hole, and you tie it shut. Then you take your scissors, which I set by the camera, hold on, scissors, and just gently cut it. There, that part's done. You put it over the top of it, and then you do one exactly across from the one you just did. I like using the small zip ties for this, because I think it works a lot better. So that's just my opinion. The first 2 are the most difficult in my opinion to get on. So what do I do? No, that's not working too well. We'll do it like this. There we go. So this will make number 2 zip ties. I'm going to show you how you can make this with just 6 zip ties. I like to go all the way around the rim. But to make it a short video, so you guys don't get bored, I'm not going to do the whole thing around. And then we put it in, push down. And sometimes either have a pair of tweezers or a pair of scissors. Just grab the tips of the zip tie, pull it through, kind of like a weave, even though it's not. Zip it shut, just like so. There we go. We got 3 on there so far. Take another zip tie. Get it in there. Take your scissors. Try to pinch it, don't cut it. There we go. There's number 4. See? Looks like a trap. Yes, it looks like Cruella de Vil. But there's the basics of the trap. I'm going to take the one I already did with multiple hooks. This is just to show you, so you don't get bored. What we're going to do is now, we're going to take it. I like to cut all the way across because then I can bend it in a little bit better. You find the direct center. Start at one side, pair of scissors or whatever you have to cut with. And after you cut halfway through, you do it on the other side. See? It's slit. Now, we check, see how it is on that side. So it's just about the same. And you do the same on this side. Right down the middle. There we go. See, now we got slits on both sides. What we do is, as I get the scissors off my hand, you push in, like making a bowl. Say you're doing pottery or something. Yeah, I know that's a really big hole, but it ain't going to be that big when we're done. And you do the same to the other side. We just want to give it the kind of invert way of looking. Yeah, that hole's pretty big. You can shove your hand in it, but it would hurt because it's metal. Then what I do is I take the bigger zip ties that come with it. Yeah, this one's pink. I don't really give a crap what color. Doubt the crayfish will really care about the color either. Or minnows, or whatever you're going to use the trap for. Shiners or dace. Then you put the zip tie in here. Pull it shut. Keeping a little, well, maybe about a hole about that big open. And now I'm being a dummy and I just dropped my trap. And you grab another zip tie. This time it's orange. Put in about the second hoop thing from where you're going to connect it. Pull it out a little bit just so you can get it in there, and then bend it back into place the way you want it. This one doesn't like to twist for some reason. There we go. And you just do like you did before. Pull the zip tie, leaving just a little bit of a hole. See how the hole's much smaller? I think I'll put one more zip tie in it just to make it a little bit smaller. This time I'll use a little one because we don't really need that big of one for this area. The bigger ones just give you a little bit better leeway. But the small ones, they'll do the job. And just like again, you just zip tie it. I'm going to stand up and do it. It'll be a lot easier. Hopefully you guys can still see. And see, and you have that little tiny hole. And you can push it in just a little bit. Don't do it too much, but not that big of a hole. Perfect for about the size of a crayfish. If you're doing shiners, I suggest making the hole a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to do the same on this side. But instead of doing that, I'm going to take a trap I got all ready to put the rope on. Well, scratch that, I'm not going to do that. I'll just show you how to do it on this one. And I'll get to that part later. What I got here is some glow-in-the-dark rope. I think it works great. Just have to find the end. Yeah, I'm probably going to get a comment, oh, why weren't you so prepared? Well, guess what? Oh well. Here we go. Basically what I do is I measure the length of the trap with the rope and then cut it a little bit longer just to give it some give. Take scissors, snip, and take it. Well, I'm going to do the easier way. You can do it the hard way if you want. That's up to you. I take a zip tie, put it through the top like that, zip it just a little bit at first, take another zip tie, find exactly where, about the same, put it on there, there we go. See how that is? Then you just take your rope, tie it tight so it has a good hold, and you do the same on this side. I really didn't give myself much leeway with this one, but it basically just so you can tie another string right here. You don't have to do it this way. You can have your own mechanism of tying it or whatever. All in your discretion. Put that through. There you go. And like again, once it's done, it'll look like this. A finished trap. Ready to go. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part about the thing. How do you get your crayfish out? You can't reopen it. You can't take all the things off it. So what you do is you take your scissors again, find a good spot, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 up. Alright. I think I went about 6 on this one. Oops. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, made this one a little bit longer, and I keep it about 3 or 4 tiers long. This is all on your own discretion. This is mine. So when you catch them, you can just shake them out. Also, you can buy at Dollar Tree. You only need a little bit of this, but it comes in black, silver, or red. I'm using red. I'll cut it about this length. Take it, tie just a little tiny knot. Not too, well, you can tie this now as tight as you want, but because this part is not where you're going to be hitching and unhitching. Or if you really want to put a little bit more money into the trap, you can always get the, like from a dog leash, the little hitches. Then what you do is you pull it back down. And what I like to do is I like to bend it up just a little bit so it has like a hook. And I like to stick it back in. Have it come out another hole. Get it pretty good. Yeah, probably shouldn't bite like I did it, but then we only have the wire. But wire is all you need. And ta-da! You got a crayfish cage ready to be used. Remember, this is the top of the trap, so the crayfish won't get near it and they can't escape, even if they wanted to. Well, that's my video. As you can see, this is what it'll look like once it's finished. I have quite a few of them in the process of making. And also, if you want to see a little cool one I made, I'll show you right now while I'm here. It's actually pretty simple. All you do is take 2 soda cans, cut the tops off one of them. Well, you actually gotta cut the tops off both, then put it together just by pushing. See, 2 separate soda bottles. Put them in like that. They crawl through the hole. Then you have this little thing that you tie your rope to. This one's not done, but what you do is you take something hot and poke a bunch of holes, sink the water in. Then you put a rock in the bottom if you want, glue it or something for your weight. So when you pull it in, the rock won't crush the fish or crayfish or whatever you're trying to catch. Another little cool little idea if you're trying to make traps. Well, thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like this video. I know I wasn't really prepared to do it, but I did it for you. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for subscribing. Talk to you guys later. Bye.